Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. This is Michael Landfield coming back at you with another video. So the video is basically why people continue to live their old hardwired ways. Why do they continue consuming the same old foods? Why they continue to drink the same old drinks? Why they continue to consume things that they know is not good for them, number one. And also they know that it harms other animals as well as the environment. So in the past, I've showed family and I showed close friends and I even showed um, people. I showed a lot of different videos, and still, after watching at least 3 or 4 videos on veganism, for example, they still continue to consume their old um, animal based foods. And I wonder what within them is not why something within them is not changing, is not awakening. Why are they still consuming animal products? Now, there's so many theories and so many reasons why these people could still be consuming animal products. And that is that, first of all, they just haven't had that spiritual awakening, that spiritual ethical awakening. Like, yeah, I understand now the whole issue. And even if for a period of time they go vegan, but they haven't had that spiritual ethical awakening, then they really just haven't um, gotten to this awareness, awakening, aha moment, where they really see themselves and all life as interconnected. So people ask me all the time, what is one way or one thing I can say to someone that will get them going vegan? What can I say to my parents or my family? What can I do to get them going vegan? And it's like, that is a very, very hard question because our families are the hardest to get going vegan, actually. We tend to want to change people and to understand that we can never change anyone. The only people that we can really change is ourselves. We can only awaken ourselves, or at least we awaken to that understanding. And so all we can do is just do the best that we can to share a message of love and compassion to others, and to share, once in a while videos and things, but do not be very pushy. Like, we should not be bombarding people with information, but once in a while, when once a week or once every few weeks, give them a little information, an article or a book or a video or a documentary or things like that. And sooner or later, they will become vegan because we're all pre-vegans. We will all, in this lifetime or another lifetime or another dimension, we will become vegan. We have to. We will. The end of eating animals is near, and we all have to do this. So these people remembering these people as pre-vegans, so understanding that these people are going vegan or are already vegan in our minds. So that's the whole big thing about the universe, is really the universe responds to our every command in the present tense. So these people are vegans. We picture them vegan in our minds. Not only do we say it, physically say it from through our mouth, through our words, but through our minds, our thoughts, also through emotion and feelings. And so we have to really picture these people, whoever they are, our parents, our other family, close friends, whoever. We picture them in our minds and we feel that within our minds that they are vegan now. Now, it may sound con, counterintuitive, but ultimately we because of course they're not vegan, but we are picturing in their minds that they're vegan. So that's the thing. We have to actually, in the present moment, we have to um, think about that. We have to think that thought and visualize them in our minds and in our hearts. That's the thing. Feeling comes from the heart, emotion comes from below that, thought comes from the mind. We couple all that together. So we think a thought, we visualize that person eating a vegan burger, or we picture them eating a fruit. And then we couple that, we combine that with the with the feeling and emotion. Once we do that, and we do that multiple times a day, these people will become vegan. And that's the thing. A lot of people are doing the opposite, including myself. I mean, to do this type of work is very, very difficult. I mean, we've got a lot of problems with in our lives. We want prosperity and money. We want abundance in every which way to come into our lives, and then we have problems of coronavirus, and then we have problems of violence towards non-human animals, specifically for food, or especially for food. Then we have problems with war and other violence against other humans, and so forth. So many problems in the world, and meditating on everything is like difficult. So that's the thing. There's so many things to meditate on that we have to do our diligent work to get there. Okay, and there's a lot of meditation, a lot of prayers that we need to do in order to get to um, to that world we really want to live in, which is a Garden of Eden. And so we have to continuously meditate on this and feel it, not just visualize and think about it, but feel that. And that is a really difficult thing, to actually feel that that is actually happening in the moment. And a lot of meditation, spiritual gurus, and spiritual masters really don't teach the idea of feelings and emotions when we're visualizing. And not only do we say these affirmations, we feel them, feeling and emotion. So that's how we can get people going vegan. And also another great tip is when we're talking to people, we talk to them in the I statement, in the first person statement. So we tell them our stories instead of saying you. Do you know what you're doing is wrong? Do you know what you're doing? Because that's a form of judgment. So not to judge anyone, but to just tell our own stories. From the I statement, I went vegan because I just didn't want to harm animals and kill animals anymore, or pay people to do that on my behalf. And at one moment, I'm just like, no, I don't want to support any of that violence, because violence towards them comes back to me in every way. And so that is my view on this whole matter. If you have anything that you want to post, do so down below. I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.